Okay, Birdie. Apparently this guy got a lot of nerfs, and people are saying they actually like killed the character, kinda. Is what I'm getting. That's the thing I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true, but let's go through his changes. He got quite a few changes. Increased health with 25. Knockdown, again, the tall character thing. Unified it. Standing medium punch. Delayed the timing at which the down and hurt box begins moving down during recovery. Added 4 frames of recovery on whiff. Expanded the hurt box during recovery. Okay, so this got the Urian treatment. His insanely good button here got the Urian treatment. Oh my. Oh. That's bad. That's really bad. That's Urian. That is. I've been comparing it to Urian's because Urian's is a big, like that's a big nerf for Urian. That is bad. That is that's really huge for the character because birdies like to move around, you know, with whiffing with this, and then when they get a hit, they like to like how do you do? They do it like this and like stuff like that. So that's huge. Standing hard punch. Expanded the hurt box during recovery. So this move they also like to do. Again, they expand the hurt box so during recovery, so they are just killing his Uchi buttons. Oh my god. Oh my god. It wasn't hard to whiff punish before, but this is like straight up easy now. You see a birdie whiffing this, you need to punish like. Yeah, okay. That's pretty. That's also a pretty huge nerf to the character's zoning, which is a big part of the character. Crouching medium punch. Change so that it cannot hit opponents who are behind. Okay. Oh my days. Now it might have been a bad thing I have Birdie on Birdie here. It might have been better to show with Ryu, but we'll give it a go. So apparently they really nerfed his. People don't know. This is Birdie's anti-air. This anti-air, if you jumped at Birdie, no matter from where on screen, if a Birdie did this move, you were anti-air and you were in his face and you're gonna guess for command throw or meaty. Let's see if we can get this to work. So this hits behind me now. Oh, it's hard because yeah, okay. You can see it there. That would have hit before. To give an example, you can see the hurt box is still in front. But we move in close. It's completely removed from the back of the head. Oh no. It's hard to show with Birdie. Because Birdie has a very floaty jump. A floaty, not very far moving jump. So it would be easier to show with a real jump. But basically, as you can see, the hurt box is almost non-existent. Oh, hitbox, sorry, the hitbox. Crouching hard punch decreased. What? Oh my god, stun decreased from 150 to 120. Okay. So before, like that, like you can see how much stun this combo does. Oh, sorry. Let's just get it down. Like it's almost 25%, and imagine that did more stun before. I can't remember how it's doing. Like yeah, I'm only seeing nerfs. I'm only seeing nerfs. Full drop disadvantage on block increased from 6 to 7. What's? I guess this is bull drop. It seems like it's bull drop. It's the universal overhead, but just to make sure, yeah, it is. So the universal nerf. Bull horn changed the projectile invincibility timing from frame 3 to 6. frame. Change the projectile invincibility timing from 3 frame to 6 frame. Change the timing with the backwards hurt box begins moving down from 3 to 5 frame. So this is Bullhorn, right? Yeah. And people usually use that to go through projectiles. Okay, so they nerfed... Wait, is that for real? Okay, the way I'm reading this is that instead of getting the projectile invincibility timing on frame 3, they get it on frame 6. Which means they have to do it way earlier. Which means they have less time to react, which is really bad for the character, because the character does really poorly against the fireball characters. That's kind of his whole deal. He has a hard time jumping them. He has to bullhorn through them. That's kind of... Change the time at which the backwards hurt box begins moving down from 3 frame to 5 frame. Yeah. So basically they made this worse at going through fireballs, is what I'm hearing. Bullhorn V trigger 1. Change the timer at which the backwards hurt begins. So the same thing. Just instead of the... Yeah, same thing. Reduce the opponent's block recovery by 6 frames. Reduce the opponent's block recovery by 6 frames. Okay, so before I know what this means. It means before I would block, like, you know, that bullhorn, and I would go for, like, you know, a jab punish or a crouch hard punch punish, which you should be able to do if you look at how minus it is. It's minus like around 18, but because of the block stun, he's almost on the ground as you're pressing the jab, so it actually becomes really hard to punish sometimes, and high pressure situations can be hard to punish. Increase the disadvantage on block from minus 12 to minus 18. It's minus 18 now. Wow. Shorten the airborne interval from 18 to 42 to 18 to 37. Okay, so he has less in air, it's more minus, and you have more time to punish because you're less in block stun. Oh my god, they're killing the character. They don't want to see no birdies in season 5. Medium hanging chain. Reduce the recovery on hit. 10 frames for close range, 7 frames from long range. There's a difference in the situation on hit depending on whether it hits close or long range, so that has been unified. Okay, so they made this. Okay, so now it just does the same, depending on if you hit on long range or close range. Fair enough. Hard hanging. Reduce the recovery on hit by... Okay, so you get more as the combo I just did before. Huh? You get more Oki time because you got less recovery frames, so like... So you got more time to move forward as the birdie player. Bullhead. Stun decreased from 200 to 250. Bullhead is his... just to make sure. Yeah, it's this move. Oh, that's definitely not the move. Okay, let's stun. Light, medium, bullhead. Delayed the time in which the collision box moved forward. Delayed the time the collision box moved forward. No, collision boxes. Okay, the collision box is the box that makes, you know, it makes your opponent block. So if you're holding back, the reason you block is because your collision box gets in range with the other character, and then it goes from, you know, moving backwards to block animation. So you see how he starts flinching. That's because he's going into block. But they decreased that, so he has to be closer for him to go into block animation, which means you can move around more when the birdie's doing it. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, well, the delayed timing. So like you have more time to move around before he starts, before you start the block animation. EX Bullhead, stun decrease from 250 to 200. Oh, I keep doing that move. Medium killing hit, stun decreased. Again, like just does less damage, stun damage. That says killing hit. Yeah, it's his command throw. Oh my god, come on. Command throw does less stun. All of them. Well, not light. Medium, hard, and EX. Actually, EX killing hit says EX killing hit. Nice. Pepper Pot. No recovery from 19 to 33 frames. Recovery increased. Oh my god. I need to wake up and read what it actually says. Recovery increased from 19 to 23 frames. No, it's his V-reversal also. Okay, and no changes in advance and disadvantage block. So, because it has recovery is increased, it's easier to throw him. It's easier to throw him. It's easier to parries. Birdie's V-reversal used to be really good, so this is kind of a huge nerf. Skip to my chain. He's changed them out of EX. Yeah, okay. So, holy hell. They don't want Birdie to be a character in 2020. They don't want to see this character at all. That is so weird to me. That is so weird to me that a character like G gets buffed. A character we see a lot of tournament play, a character we see robbing people left, right, and center. And then we have Birdie, a character that got buffed last season. He got a really good new V-trigger. He got buffed. But we don't really see him played in tournament. But he got nerfed. It really makes me think, is Capcom looking at the tournament scene? Or is Capcom looking at the ranked stats? You know, online stats. Because it really feels like they're looking at online stats over tournament stats. Anyway, what's this new V reversal? V skill. Alright, it's the... They must really think this is a good V skill since they nerfed him so much. So what's the deal with this? So he ate the bubble gum. Okay, you can eat it, but you... Why would you ever eat it without blowing a bubble? That sounds like something out of Super Mario. Okay. The hell? It's the same range, right? Medium and... No, it's not. Okay. This doesn't have a hurt box, does it? Come on. Doesn't. I can't jump. I got hit out of it. So it doesn't have a hitbox, and it leaves you in counter hit state. So it's just a really weird fireball. I guess it negates. Birdie's booger is a hit. It's not a projectile. Just for reference. So that's why Birdie can get hit by. I guess it nullifies projectiles. I would very much. Well, we can test. It's a projectile. So if we set the dummy to do it too. Well, I think it's a projectile. Oh, that's definitely not the right rescope. God damn it. That's so rude, Birdie. Yeah, it's a projectile. So basically this gives him he can move forward through a projectile with it. Why would you ever eat without blowing the bubble? Why is that a thing, Capcom? Yeah, okay. But if the opponent decides to do a poke, you get left in a counter hit state. Okay, that's weird. I'm not really a Birdie player. But that does, like, it seems decent. I'm looking forward to see if any Birdie player can figure out how to use this in a very good way. I know a lot of really strong Birdie players, so I would love to hear their opinion on this. They're probably still sad about all the other nerfs to think about the V-Skill. They probably already switched character. They won't even give the V-Skill a try. Birdie seems in a rough spot right now. I'm sorry if you're a Birdie player. You might be better off switching to another character. If I have to give you an advice. Just a quick advice. And if you're gonna toughen it out this season with this character, good luck.